Yeah, the recruiting process for me coming out of high school was, I wouldn't say too stressful, but it was a little tough because there was times where I really didn't know where I wanted to go. I knew it was important for me to find a place where I felt best at, and where I could find a school that was unique for me. Having Hayden at NC State before me, I think a lot of people kind of assumed I was just going to come straight to NC State. That wasn't always the case for me. My parents urged me to keep my options open early, see a lot of different places, learn from different programs, see what each one had to offer, and just find the place where I fit best and I felt at home. So I guess going into my senior year, I had taken a few unofficial visits, saw some places, and then my senior year is when it really started to get serious. Scheduled official visits to Iowa, NC State, Lehigh, and Purdue. So I got to go to each one of those places, and they kind of, they cater you pretty good. It's a really awesome experience, and I really liked everyone. Everyone had pluses and minuses to them in my eyes. The coaching staffs at all programs were really awesome, and I still consider them, really good coaches and friends to me in that process. I think at the end of the day, I chose NC State because it was a school I knew I could come and continue to kind of be my own self, continue to be a unique person in the way I trained and the way I competed, and then also, try to make history at a school that wasn't as well known or wasn't top 5 in the country. I wanted to kind of embrace the underdog mentality of not just NC State, but myself. I always kind of viewed myself as, someone that's not supposed to do what I'm doing. So I wanted to embrace that underdog rule, and NC State was a place where I could be my own person, create history with guys that wanted to do the same. And that was really what sold me. And the coaches were so intense and so fired up about winning and getting to the next level and chasing the top teams down the country that it was really contagious to me. And I bought into that vision of, you're going to come here, we're going to do things the right way, you're going to train, you're going to live smart, you're going to train and live clean, and then when it comes down to it, we're going to compete hard and go chase the guys that are supposed to be winning these things. So I think that's what sold me on NC State, and the campus is great. It's definitely a big adjustment from from a little town in Pennsylvania to a growing city in North Carolina, but I definitely don't regret my decision at all, and things have been really good for me ever since.